Welcome back to our Media Day edition of NASCAR RaceHub. Now, Denny Hamlin has 44 wins in the Cup Series, and right now, Denny is joining the RaceHub show. Always great to see you, Denny. Now, I know you still didn't get that win in the regular season, but how do you kind of put the regular season behind you, and do you see the playoffs as kind of a natural reset to go after these next 10 races?
Yeah, I mean, it's a 3-race season 3 times over, and then we have a 1-race shootout at the end. So you really you got to be a little more methodical, especially with our points this year versus in years past where we've had a bigger points buffer. So it's just got to be a little more methodical. If I'm going to take risk, I need to do it after I accumulate stage points during the course of the race. So I believe that our performance is well good enough to run us deep in the playoffs and make the Final Four. It's just, whether, we have mistakes to take us out or not. I think that we're plenty good enough and we should make it.
So, Denny, obviously you've got a very good record at all the racetracks, but the first 3 coming up in this first round of playoffs with Darlington, Richmond, and Bristol, what are your real expectations going into this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get a win. I think that these are all great racetracks for me and ones that I think that fit my driving style, even though it seems like we're pretty good at all of them. I love them all. Those are all perfect tracks. I couldn't, if anything, maybe throw in Martinsville there, and that'd be a perfect 4-race track series for me. But, we hope to get a bunch of stage points and win a couple of these races and go on to the next round.
Denny, as Kaitlyn mentioned, 44 Cup wins. We know you are all about winning, but I was actually speaking with your crew chief, Chris Gabehart, a couple of weeks ago, and we were kind of looking through notes and concluded kind of the same thing, that you look at this season, I mean, you're right near the top of the charts, top 5s, top 10s, average finishing position, average running position. It's almost like you're better this year than you were last year, just you've not found victory lane. Do you agree with that assessment?
We're definitely as competitive. Now, we haven't had the all-out speed that we had last year in the races that we won. I thought we were very, very fast. We dominated them. This year's been a little different. I think, listen, there's no surprise. Like, for one, the schedule. We knew at the beginning of the year, me and my crew chief sat down and said, here's our bread and butter is actually the 1.5 miles. They're taking X amount away. They're putting those on road courses. So the schedule in general is not good for us. So we need to work on, you're driving on these types of racetracks, and we really focused on that. So I think that we are very good. Every weekend we can win. That's no secret. There's only a couple teams that can honestly say that. But yeah, it just hasn't worked out, right? I mean, we've run out of gas on the last lap, multiple races. We got wrecked at Indy. These are things that really I can't control, and that's all I need to do is make sure every week I'm doing my job to the best of my ability.
Denny, one story here in 2021 has been Joe Gibbs Toyota versus Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, and rightly so. Those two organizations, you guys have won 17 of the 26 races. Do you feel like the gap has been closed on the Hendrick Chevrolets by the Toyotas over at Joe Gibbs?
It's been closed. It's not all the way there yet. I mean, I certainly believe that in the playoffs, we always, Joe Gibbs Racing always steps up to the plate. They always have their best and they're prepared when the playoffs start. But ultimately, I mean, it's just been a smidge behind the Hendrick cars this year, whether it be the road courses or even the 1.5 miles. So I think that we're just barely behind them. I mean, we're right there, second, third, fourth. It won't take much for us to get, on a level playing field with them. But I'm pretty confident in the team I've got that will get me there.
Well, Denny, we know you have so much on your plate between your kiddos, your race team, and, of course, your own career. We're wishing you all the best of luck in the next 10 weeks. Thanks for your time.
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.